Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the best centers in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM on a tier list. Before we hop into this video, if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I uploaded 4 times yesterday. Today, we're going to have 2 uploads. Tomorrow, we'll probably have 2 as well. Grind out uploads for y'all every single day. I'm really trying to push towards that 2,500 subscriber mark on the channel. We're less than 50 subscribers away, or really close, right at 50 subscribers. So I'd really appreciate your support if you haven't already. If you do hit that subscribe button, but without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's not waste any more time. Let's start off with Daryl Dawkins. I would be completely honest, Daryl Dawkins is super mediocre. But the thing is, a lot of these centers are super mediocre. There are not that many top tier centers in my team right now. So Daryl Dawkins is probably a C to D tier card. I'm going to give him a look at the card even before I make a final decision on where to put him. 92 offense, 89 defense, 6'11 with a 7'3 wingspan, 75 speed Mcgale. Can't shoot the 3. Defense is decent, not great. He can rebound. He doesn't get any badges. This card stinks. I lied. 75 speed? He's better than some of the cards on this list, so he's D tier, not F tier, because he can play some defense. He's got a little bit of speed. His perimeter isn't bad. He can dunk the ball, so he's a decent inside, but he doesn't get any badges besides bullet passer, which is a good badge to get, but that's like the only badge you can apply to him. Yeah, this card's bad. I mean, no chase down artist. Just not a very good card at all, honestly. Definitely don't recommend running Daryl Dawkins at this point in the game. Brad Daugherty, probably same thing, another D tier center. Not another card who's just not very good. Can't shoot the 3-pointer. I mean, I guess he can catch and shoot wide open, shoot it with a 65 3-pointer, though it's a little bit tough. He's slow. Defensively, he's not great. He's a decent-ish rebounder. Does have some good defensive stats. Does come with a gold bullet passer and break starter, which is nice, as well as silver bailout. So that's good. Can get a couple of shooting badges, but like he's good from the mid-range. 3-point shot, he's not going to be really shooting. Definitely a very slow card as well. And then jump shot wise, it's not good. It's jump shot 36, which is that Walt Frazier base, which is not a great jump shot. So definitely another very mediocre card is Brad Daugherty. Bill Laimbeer. His jumper is disgusting, but he is a C tier card, I would say. 85 shot 3, a little bit faster than Brad Daugherty. 70 driving dunk, solid-ish defense. Comes with gold interceptor, intimidator, box, brick wall, post lockdown, rebound chaser, rim protector, silver clamp, silver pogo. Can get chase down artist, ankle braces, things like that. And then shooting wise, he's got gold blinders and catch and shoot, offset shooter, gold glue hands. Doesn't get bullet passer, which is definitely unfortunate, but does get bailout. So he's got some badges to him. His jump shot is awful. This Bill Laimbeer jump shot is not good, but he does have the ability wide open to shoot the 3-pointer. He's a little bit faster than those guys, and he's a solid defensive card. So, and at 6'11", he has decent size at the center position. So I would say he's a C and even maybe B tier center. With the way the center position is, I'm actually going to put him in the B tier because he does have a lot of capability to do some decent things for you on the court. Rudy Gobert is yet another D tier center. He does nothing except for play interior defense and rebound the ball. I mean, he's super slow. He's got interior defense. He's rebounding. He's 7'1" with a 7'8" wingspan, which is incredible. But he's literally just, I mean, he'll dunk the ball in the pick and roll, I guess, with 95 standing dunk. But that's literally all he does is play interior defense, Hoffer, protector, gold intimidator, chase down artist, post lockdown box, brick wall, tireless defender, silver rebound chaser, silver pogo. Like, he'll rebound and he'll play some defense, and he might dunk the ball on a slip. And that's about it. This card does not do a lot for you. In all honesty, because of how slow he is, I'm going to put him in the F tier. I would not recommend running Rudy Gobert at this point. Ben Wallace, I will also put in B tier. I would actually probably take Ben Wallace as one of the best inside centers in the game, in my opinion. 84 offense, 99 defense. That 99 defense is just phenomenal. Defensive stats are also incredible for a center. He's great. He's got great speed for a center as well, with an 87 speed and excel, 85 driving dunk. Can't shoot the ball at all, even from the mid-range, but he's an elite defender and an elite rebounder with the Hall of Fame defensive leader, intimidator, pogo stick, post lockdown, rebound chaser, and tireless defender. Comes with silver clamps, gets every defensive badge, gold rim protector, box, brick wall, hustler, silver ankle braces, and chase down artist as well. Can get the quick first step badge, which with an 87 speed is really nice. Pick and roll center, he's phenomenal. Defensively, he's elite. Besides that, he's not going to be able to give you much else, but he is really, really good at the 2 things that he does. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is probably C tier. Again, not a very good card. There's just not that many centers in the game right now who I probably would recommend running. And a lot of the guys I recommend running at center are primary power forwards. You got guys like Anthony Davis, Chris Webber, Josh Smith, who are primary power forwards and are therefore not going to be on this list. But there are some better centers as we get toward the back half of this list. So it does help out. But Kareem is another guy who I'm just not very high on. 96 offense, 94 defense is great, but he can't shoot the 3 at all. He's kind of slow. He's not super slow, but he's not fast. He can dunk the ball a little bit. Defensively, he's decent, but his perimeter defense is pretty bad. Hoff intimidator, rim protector is good. The hook specialist is just, you don't use post hooks very much. I don't feel like the catch and shoot is nice from the mid-range, and he'll knock down the mid-range shot, but you don't shoot a ton of mid-ranges in this game. Doesn't get bullet passer, only bronze glue hands, doesn't get bailout. Defensively, he's decent, not great. And jump shot is fine, but it only can knock down from the mid-range. He's got great size, so that helps him defensively, and he rebounds the ball well. But besides that, just not a lot that this card does. Another guy who's between the C and D tier. I mean, there's a chance I wind up moving Kareem down. Right now, I'll put him in C tier, but he might end up at the D tier at some point. Kristaps Porzingis is another B tier guy. Kristaps is an all-offense center. He's, again, kind of slow. It doesn't play any defense. But, I mean, 6'9" speed, 66 excel. He is 7'3" with 76 wings, which is really nice. He's got the KP jump shot, the Brook Lopez base. Really easy to green. Great three-point shooter. Dunks the ball solidly. I feel like he does move decently in the pick and roll, pick and pop as well. And then interior defense, his height helps him. He will get stupid fluke stops because of how tall he is and how long his arms are. But he doesn't have the defensive badge to get legitimate stops. He doesn't have a post lockdown, rim protector, pogo stick, rebound chaser, chase down artist, badges like that on the interior that would be nice to have. Intimidator. He doesn't get any of those badges. Bronze bullet passer is better than nothing. He has limitless spot up. He's got sniper on silver, gold catch and shoot, Hans 100, green machine, offset shooter. He's got some shooting badges, and he's a knockdown pick and pop shooter, and that is a valuable skill to have in this game. So for that reason, he is B tier, but definitely not an elite card at this point in the game. Rafael France is yet another guy who I would put in that B tier because of his ability to stretch the floor and not do a lot else. I feel like he's similar to KP, probably a slightly better KP. He is a little bit slower, but he does come with some more badges and some more versatility. He's got the rebound chaser, can get pogo stick, rim protector, chase down artist, and post lockdown, which are good badges. A little bit better rebounder as well. Only 6'11" with 7'2" wingspan, but he's a better shooter with a 93-pointer, half blinders, catch, corner, and set shooter. Hot spots everywhere from outside the three-point line as well. Decent finisher inside, not great. Doesn't have a great post game, but he's decent. I mean, he will mash effectively against smaller players. But defensively, he is going to struggle a little bit. But if you add those defensive badges on him, he's going to be much better on that end than a KP. And he is a phenomenal shooter with a really, really nice jump shot. Very easy to green. Definitely a nice pick and pop big man. Deandre Jordan is... I want to put Deandre Jordan C tier. I feel like he's a very similar card to a Wilt Chamberlain. He's not completely terrible. Again, he's one of those insides who can't shoot the ball at all. 75 speed and excel isn't great. He's better than Daryl Dawkins because he's got more badges. For one, he's got limitless takeoff and posterizer on offense. He's a great straight pick and roll big if you have a 300 point guard like a Steph Curry. Also comes with Hoff Intimidator, rim protector, gold box, brick wall, chase down artist, hustler, pogo stick, post lockdown, rebound chaser, worm, silver clamps and interceptor as well. Does not get bullet pass, which again, big badge. You want that. He doesn't get it. Bronze glue hands is better than nothing, but again, not great. And then shooting wise, he's not going to give you anything with a 25 shot mid or 25 shot three. So he's better than Daryl Dawkins and Brad Daugherty because he has more badges than them. He's a little bit faster than Brad Daugherty. He's a better card than them, but again, not a great guy. C tier card at this point. The only thing that keeps Mark Eaton out of F tier is the fact that he's 7'4". That's the honest truth. He's 7'4" with a 7'7" wingspan. He's 25 speed excel, 25 shot three, 25 speed of ball, 25 lateral. I mean, he doesn't get pogo stick. He doesn't get bullet passer. I lied. He's F tier. I don't care that he's 7'4". This card is awful. You look at a stat and they have 25 shot three, 25 speed excel, speed with ball, and 25 lateral. If this card ever touches the floor for you, you're an idiot. Plain and simple. Don't know. Montrezl Harrell, I'm going to put him in C tier right now because I'm assuming he's decent. I would be lying if I said I've ever looked at this card. So we're going to look at Montrezl Harrell, and then we're going to make an actual decision on where he stays. But how do you spell Montrezl? I'm just going to type his last name because I don't think I know how to spell his name. No, I was typing it right. I don't know why it didn't pop up. Weird. Anyway, 6'7", 7'3" wingspan is definitely undersized center position, but he has 78 speed and excel. Not going to be shooting the ball. Good interior. Defensively, he struggles, actually. So only bronze pogo stick at 6'7". That's a problem. He's got 92 rebounding and gold rebound chaser, which is nice. This is another bad card. He's a D tier guy, not a guy I recommend running. There are a lot of bad centers. As y'all can see, the center position does not have the depth that a lot of other positions have. These are a lot of cards that I just do not recommend using. Yokitch is another one of those guys that I feel like is a C tier card. Not great, but not terrible. Maybe even you could argue B tier. 67 speed and excel, 65 speed. The ball is slow, but not awful. Defensive stats are bad, but he does have the rebound chaser, box, brick wall, and worm. Basically, defensively, he's Kristaps Porzingis except shorter. So offensively, he's gonna give you, I mean, I feel like he gives you less than Kristaps as well on the offensive end of the court because he can't shoot the ball as well because his jumper is slow. He's kind of got a baited jumper, unfortunately. It's not terrible. It's easy to green when it's open, but it's a little bit baited. Hoff bullet, dimer, needle threader, and post playmaker is awesome. Silver bailout, glue hands as well, which is super, super nice to have. And he does get shooting badges like limitless spot up, blinders. Already comes to sniper on silver, and all of his shooting badges can be upgraded, which is really, really nice. But with the shooting release that he has and his inability to play defense, as well as the fact that he's only 6'11" instead of 7'3", I feel like at this point he's a worse Kristaps Porzingis, and therefore he's a C tier guy. Lamarcus Aldridge, again, I'm going to put in the B tier. And as y'all can see, there are still no A or S tier cards, but in all honesty, there aren't going to be that many A or S tier cards. But I will say this, we got some guys on this list who are A and or S tier cards. So we will get to those guys, but there just aren't going to be that many because I don't think there are that many top tier centers in the game right now. 94 offense, 86 defense on Lamarcus, 6'11 with 7'4 wingspan, 3 out of 5 hotspots from outside the three-point line, 69 speed and excels, a little slow, but again, not awful, 75 driving dunk, can shoot the three, release is not great, but again, not awful, 84 interior, 82 block is not great, but again, not awful. And he does get every defensive badge, which is valuable. You can add the pogo stick, the post lockdown, the interceptor, the chase down artist to him. Definitely would add defensive badges as well as sniper. You add those 5 badges to him, you're looking at an actually solid card. He is probably the best card on this list so far, I will say, just because he does have the ability to get a decent amount of defense and shoot the three-pointer, but still not a great card. Still, in my opinion, not better than D tier. Shaquille O'Neal is C tier at this point. Shaq, for one, has just the worst stamina for whatever reason of any card in the game. 78 stamina, he dies like immediately on the court. He just gets gassed so fast. 79 speed and excel is great, and he has a really nice player ability. He's tall, big, strong, mashes really effectively, but can't shoot the ball at all. His release is awful as well, so even if he could shoot, it might be a little bit of a struggle. Dunking wise, he's elite. Interior, he's elite. Rebounder, he's very solid. Great defensive badges and finishing badges. Doesn't have much else besides that. He does get the bullet passer badge, which is valuable because a lot of these guys don't get that badge. He's one of the better cards in C tier, probably the best inside in C tier, I'll say, but still not a very good card at this point. This is probably how I'd rank C tier right now, to be honest. But yeah, this is how I think Shaq's a C tier guy. I wouldn't put him higher than C tier at this point in the game. Miles Turner is our first A tier guy. I think Miles Turner is the 3rd or 4th best card on this list, and there's only 2 guys I'm going to be putting in S tier in all honesty. So for me personally, Miles Turner deserves to go in this A tier. 6'11 with 7'4 wingspan, 4 out of 5 hotspots. He's got a nice player build, 86 speed, 72 speed and excel, 86 shot 3, I should say. Dunking is decent on the interior. Defensive stats are decent, not great, but he does have a little bit of lateral with a 73 lateral. Off rim, gold box, brick wall, chase down, intimidator, pogo stick, post lockdown, rebound chaser, and worm. So he's got those key interior badges. Also gets the interceptor badge and the clamps badge if you want to add it to him. Can get limitless spot up, which is awesome. Comes with gold sniper already, gold Hall of Fame catch and shoot and corner specialist, as well as set shooter. He's a great stretch big. He moves decently fast. His jumper is quick, and it's not quick, but it's quicker than a lot of these guys' jump shots, and it's easy, really, really easy to green, especially with the Hall of Fame catch and shoot. He is a knockdown shooter who plays great defense, rebounds the ball at a high level, has decent speed. Really, really good card. Definitely the best card we've talked about so far, and does deserve to be in the A tier, in my opinion. Karl-Anthony Towns is, I would say, very similar to Yokitch in that his release is not great. It's a little bit baited. It's kind of slow, but it's not horrible. 73 speed excel is decent. 83 shot 3 as well. Defensively, he's god awful, but if you do badge him out, he can become mediocre with upgrading his rebound chaser and his worm, adding intimidator, interceptor, post lockdown, rim protector. You can't even add interceptor, honestly. He needs so many badges. You have to add pogo stick, post lockdown, rim protector, and intimidator. He needs those 4 badges if you're going to add badges to this card. So those are his 4 badge slots. Those are the only 4 badges you can add to the card, unfortunately. Jump shot is not great, but he does have some good shooting badges. Silver sniper's nice. You can upgrade that. Gold catch and green machine. Silver blinders. Bronze corner that can be upgraded is nice as well. And he's got a couple of finishing badges. The Hoff drop stepper is nice. He's not a terrible card, not a great card defensively. He's going to struggle even if you badge him out. I think he will struggle to a certain extent. And he doesn't have the release of a guy like Chris Stepps and doesn't have the defense of a guy like Bill Laimbeer. So for that reason, I think he's a tier below them in that C tier. Alonzo Mourning, yet again. I mean, he might be B tier, but his jumper is terrible. I'm going to look at the card. I'm going to give him a chance, and I might move him down to C tier. But 70 shot 3, 73 speed and excel. Defensively, he's decent. He's got good defensive badges. Hoff and Tim, pogo stick, post lockdown rim is really good. He's good rebounder as well. He gets every defensive badge, so you can add the clamps interceptor on him as well as chase down artist. So those 3 badges is nice. His dunking's decent. Release I know is bad, but he's kind of fast. Yeah, he's a B tier guy. Not a good B tier guy, but he is a B tier guy. If his jumper was better and he had a slightly higher 3-pointer, he'd be nice. But the fact of the matter is he's only going to hit wide open on 3 because his jumper's not good. But thankfully, he does have the ability where you can't exactly entirely ignore him with how easy it is to shoot this year. And defensively, he's better than a lot of the cards on this list. And also has decent size at 6'10 with a 7'6 wingspan. And he's got a big player build. So definitely, I think a B tier guy. I would take him over the guys in C tier, but not a card that I'm super high on still at this point. Dwight Howard is the only inside center in the game that I will say I'm considering putting in the A tier. I don't think I'm going to do it, though. I think he is the best center in B tier, but I just don't think this card is A tier. I would not run him in a competitive setting, in all honesty. 90 offense, 99 defense, 6'11 with 7'4 wingspan, 85 speed and excel. Doesn't have speed with the ball, but he's a great dunker. Can't shoot the ball. Great defensive card. Phenomenal defensive card. 6 defensive badges, including some of the best interior badges in the game. Also comes with gold chase down artist, hustler, worm, defensive leader, and brick wall. Can get clamps. Doesn't get interceptor, unfortunately, but he does, and it doesn't get bullet passer. He doesn't get interceptor or bullet passer, which are 2 important badges. And he can't shoot the ball at all. But besides that, he is a phenomenal inside with great speed, great rebounding, dominant mash ability, really good lob threat, great roll man. Really, really good card, but unfortunately cannot be in the A tier in my personal opinion. Wilt, I'm going to put right next to DeAndre because they're the same card. Neither of them can shoot the ball. Both of them defend. Both of them have 75 speed and acceleration. They have the same jump shot base. Neither of them are going to shoot the ball. They can defend. Wilt has half pogo, which is nice. And he rebounds the ball well, and he's got a really nice tall player build, but that's beside it. He's got interior badges as well. Drop stepper, lob city finisher, and rise up. Him and DeAndre are very similar cards. They deserve to be right next to each other in the C tier. Joel Embiid, due to the weakness of this list, I am going to put in A tier. Do I think that he deserves to be an A tier center? Let's just say this, if there were as many good cards as there are other positions, I would not put him in A tier probably, but with the cards that we have on this list, I think he does deserve to be in the A tier. That being said, 81 shot 3, 71 speed and excel is solid, so he does have the stretchability. 90 standing at 80 driving dunk is good. Good interior stats. Perimeter defense is mediocre at best, but Hall of Fame post lockdown is nice. Gold box, brick wall, defensive leader, intimidator, and rim protector, so he's got some decent badges there. Can get chase down artist and interceptor as well. Does have bullet passer and glue hands at least on bronze, which is better than nothing, and he's got some shooting badges, got some finishing badges. Jump shot is nice and easy to green, which is also valuable. So he's a decent stretch. Again, not a great card. I would take Miles Turner over Joel Embiid, but Joel does do the job and does deserve to be an A tier. Very similarly to Dikembe Mutombo, who has a bad jump shot but is a glitched card and gets every badge in the game, and also does come with shooting ability. 4 Hall of Fame shooting badges, can get every badge in the game, like I said. And 83 shot 3, he's slow, but interior defense is really good. 85 driving dunk, defensive badges are solid. And yeah, getting those every badge is really nice. He can get the interceptor badge, the pogo stick badge, the I don't know, sniper can be upgraded. You can add limitless to him, and then you can maybe add post riser or something like that. So you can add a couple badges to this card and make him really solid. 7'2" with a 7'6" wingspan is phenomenal size as well. He's got the same jump shot base as Wilt, Dikembe. Wilt, DeAndre, Alonzo Mourning, all those guys, and it's not a good jump shot, but when he's left wide open, he will green. I used this card for a while early in the game, and he was a very successful card that I think you can have a lot of success with. So Dikembe does deserve to be in the A tier for sure. Kevin Mcgale is S tier. Kevin Mcgale is a card that like 2 people have in the actual game right now that I know of, but he has 94 offense, 90 defense, 6'10 with a 7'11 wingspan, which is insane. Maybe the longest wingspan in the game besides Will. 2 out of 5 hot shots are outside the 3-point line in every spot inside the 3-point line. 8 hoffs, including Dream Shake, Drop Stepper, Postman Technician, Hustler, Intimidator, Post Lockdown, Rim Protector, and Tireless Defender. Also comes with the gold interior badges that he needs, as well as bronze clamps, which is nice. Can get every badge, so you can add Quick First Step, Limitless, and Sniper to him, which will help him out. 82 speed and excel is very good. 85 shot 3 is nice. Good dunking, good defense, really good all-around card. He is, in my opinion, the 2nd or 3rd best center in my team right now. Very, very solid card. Just not a guy that very many people have, and not a guy that very many people are going to have, because most people aren't going for collector level. Jump shot wise, it's not great. It's not terrible, but it's not great, I will say. So that does hurt him a little bit, but honestly, very solid card all the way around. I think he definitely is a top 5 center in the game. And in terms of the primary centers, he's number 2 in my opinion. Moses Malone is... I'm going to put Moses Malone in S tier simply because of the weak... that's not true. I would take Miles Turner over to Moses Malone. So you know what? If I'm going to go with the trend of putting 3 cards in S tier like I have in my other videos, I'm going to put Miles Turner in S tier. I really think he is that good. In terms of the primary center position, Miles Turner is the 3rd best center in the game. And Moses Malone would be number 4 on this list. He's definitely a very solid card, though. I did a gameplay on this card yesterday. Y'all can go check out if y'all haven't. I think I might be the only person on YouTube at this point who's actually made a gameplay on this card. He's super solid. Also for his price, phenomenal. But 97 offense, 94 defense. He and Miles, I will say, they're very similar. They're very close to each other. Miles is a better shooter slightly, but 72 shot 3, he's actually pretty easy to green on. I feel like if you add the sniper badge, you're going to be able to knock down a lot of shots with him. I greened a lot of shots in my gameplay with the card. 85 speed and excel is phenomenal. Great defensive stats, great dunking. He shoots the mid-range at a high level. Hoff, Intimidator, and Rebound Chaser, as well as some good interior badges. He already comes with gold bullet passer, which is nice. You definitely would add the bailout badge to him, as well as chase down artist. But if you add chase down artist, sniper, bullet passer, no, he already has bullet passer. chase down artist, sniper, bailout, glue hands, and then maybe one other badge like a quick first step, this card becomes really, really good. He's also less than 100k MT. He's like in the 70,000 MT range, which is phenomenal. Set shot 1 is a set shot, but it's one of the better set shots. It's actually very simple to green. I don't struggle to green it, even with a 72 shot 3 and limited shooting badges. Moses Malone is a great card, definitely an A tier center. D-Rob is without a doubt the best center in the game. And that goes for his flash card as well. The 75th anniversary card is better because it can get every badge, but that's really the only difference. 84 speed and excel, 82 shot 3, great mid-range shooting ability, good dunking, great defense, good speed of the ball. He's got 4 Hall of Fame defensive badges, 2 Hall of Fame finishing badges, can get sniper, limitless, bullet passer, quick first step, and then a bailout or a dead eye or a chase down artist. There's a lot of badges that you can add to this card. I definitely would recommend adding 5 badges to him. And then the other flash one doesn't get sniper, or I'm sorry, he doesn't get limitless spot up. He does get sniper, I think, but he doesn't get limitless spot up, doesn't get quick first step. So there are a couple badges that he doesn't get, which is a little bit unfortunate, but honestly, both of them are still the best centers in the game. His release is fast. It's easy to green. He's got a 7'1" height, 7'5" wingspan, really, really tall player build. So he doesn't get mashed easily. He plays elite defense, is the best offensive center in the game as well, arguably. Phenomenal all-around card, the best center in my team, and without a doubt an S tier card. Rashawn Holmes is... I'm going to go B tier with Rashawn Holmes because I haven't used the card. On paper, he looks decent. I don't know where he would honestly fall. I'd have to use the card to know for sure. 91 offense, 93 defense is good, though. He's got 77 speed and excel. Pretty low 3-point shot, but again, a 72 is greenable. A 69 is probably relatively greenable as well, in all honesty, especially if you add a couple of those shooting badges like a catch and shoot to him. Defensively, he's solid. Does have solo bullet passer. And then Hoff, Hustler, Rebound Chaser, and Worm. Gold Chased On, Pogo Stick, Brox, and Brick Wall. Silver Intimidator, and Rim Protector that can be upgraded. You can add the Interceptor, the Clamps, the Post Lockdown. So honestly, you had a couple shooting badges and a couple defensive badges to this card. He might be an A tier guy. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put him in A tier. He looks like a super solid card. I think he probably deserves to be in the A tier. Rashawn Holmes got decent size, can shoot the ball a little bit, good interior, good defense, great, decent athleticism. Looks like a super solid card. And then finally, you have Deandre Ayton, who's one of the better centers in B tier, but unfortunately at only a 65.3, you're starting to get to the point where it is a little bit harder to green with the card. He does get catch and shoot and sniper, so if you add those 2 badges, it will help him out. Also limitless spot up, but I probably wouldn't recommend doing that because you're probably not going to shoot with limitless with him. That being said, 77 speed and excel is good. 75 driving dunk, 90 standing dunk is good as well. Defensively, he's solid. He's got some good badges. Not quite as good of a card, I don't feel like, as Rashawn Holmes, but he's got a good jumper. It's decent anyway. Just a decent all-around card. He's a good center. Hoff Intimidator, Gold Box, Brick Wall, Pogo, Post Lockdown, Rebound Chaser, Rim Protector, Worm. Gets Interceptor, Clamps as well, which is nice. Chase down artist. The problem is he needs a lot of badges. It's chase down artist, interceptor, clamps, bullet passer, bailout, sniper, catch and shoot. There's like 7 or 8 badges. You only have 4 badge slots, so you have to pick and choose if you're going to badge this card out what badges he's going to be missing, and those are some key badges that he's going to be missing, which does hurt the card, and the lowish 3-pointer hurts him as well. So definitely a solid card and does deserve to be in the DB tier, but not a great card. And yeah, that is going to do it for this center tier list. A little bit of a quicker video on the tier list side in terms of my regular videos. Obviously not that quick of a video, but I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.